Do you ever feel good about your jokes?
Sometimes. So are we going to the moon or Earth next?
I think it's supposed to be the moon.
Level 6 on the Earth. Level 7 on the moon. Let's
Oh,
go to level 6 on the Earth.
yeah, no, yeah, I don't want to do that one. I forgot that we actually already started.
Started what? What's going on?
Well, it shows us with a new mission on the moon for whatever reason, even though we haven't actually gotten our array out there to tell us to go to the moon.
Let's definitely go here first on Earth then.
We'll never go there on Earth.
So last time we were talking a little bit about, you know, the expansions and things we like about Destiny, things we hope for in Destiny 2. Let's talk a little bit more about classes. So, starting with, you know, Titan, what do you feel are like the best parts about it and like the worst parts of it?
There's reports a team of Guardians went
I
dark
hate the
within
fact that
Skybridge. They were
your
running a mission
shield
for Dead
as
Worm,
a
had codes to a hidden array that
guardian,
could reconnect us
Titan,
to
or
the
whatever
other
they're called,
colonies in the system.
the
If we
void
can
shield.
find their
I
ghosts,
hate how
maybe
it
we can
you
open that
can't
array.
shoot through it even if it's on your side. So
Right.
like, in my opinion, if they wanted to make it a great control point, they would have made it so that you could shoot through it and not so that you can kill your friends with it.
I think the whole point behind that is they didn't want you to be able to, you know, whenever you pop your ult, just be in control of that area forever, because I mean, no one can get through it, and they get all these perks where, you know, if you're inside of it, you get buffs, if someone goes inside of it, you know, they're at disadvantage already, so I think they wanted to try and make it to where it forced a conflict, as opposed to just being able to sit back and control that point forever.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it would be a good idea, but the real drawback to it is that when you do that, when you make it like a solid object, oh no, wonderful, then you just kind of block off everybody from being able to like. I mean, they can't, of course, can't control the zone forever, but it's been one of those things where it makes it a lot harder to actually utilize that spec for anything but the suppression you need.
The Vanguard site is
Right.
spilling onto the surface now, keeping the Fallen busy.
I do, one of my favorite things about the Void Titan is when they get the increased armor inside their bubble and melee damage and stuff like that. So he used to have fist fights all the time with people who run to the bubble and Crucible and just like punch them to death and just not take any damage.
I just always wore that helmet that made it so that people inside the bubble are blinded.
Mm. Before they fixed it, I had a, you know, my favorite Titan build was there are these exotic arms that would give you heavy ammo when you do certain things. And you used to be able to kind of cheat it where like you basically had infinite sword ammo as long as you wore those gauntlets on the Titan. Obviously they nerfed it and changed that, but it was fun for a while just having infinite sword ammo basically. And you know, it was really fun in Crucible especially.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't die, you always had sword ammo, and that was nice.
Buildings not far from here.
I think my favorite thing as a Titan was doing like having the Peregrine Greaves, and then doing a flying knee to not shredder. So then what happened was the blade dancers. Sorry,
It's dead.
you know, doing that
Not yet.
doing it into the blade dancers because they were like always the hardest thing to kill. Like you can almost never kill blade dancers.
Oh, it's definitely my favorite spec still in Crucible. I like to do Blade Dancer in Crucible. I like to do Solar for my main damage spec, and then typically I'll do my Void spec if I'm in a raid or something, or in a party and like we need that tether for the extra damage.
I think this is where the other golden chest is. This area somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure out how to jump sometime.
Oh, I'm out of special ammo. This is awkward.
Yeah, you can just imagine things. Oh, I just can't remember. He's racking up the kills. Let's go, let's go. This guy. You need a little fair fight.
There's a chest on top of this building.
On top of the building?
Yeah, up here.
Oh god.
It's probably gone. I already activated it.
Not gone yet? Nope, I got it.
Hey, there you go.
Alright, let's go. You racking up those kills again?
No, I was just grabbing some spin metal.
I hated the gathering portion of this game.
Yeah, it was a nightmare for the exotic sword quest. Just the endless amount of gathering to get those special materials.
And there's like nothing you could do to increase your chances or anything like that. Just more and more annoying as time went on.
It wasn't really a big advantage, but you know, being able to play the Shadow Hunter and just track where everything is on the map, like that was kind of nice. Just always knowing there's materials there. But after a while, you just realize where they spawn. You just kind of do a circle around there to just farm infinitely.
Yeah.
But it was just nice being able to walk by something and be like, oh, there's materials there. Like maybe I'll get the item I need. I think I spent the majority of the time doing it absent-mindedly and just kind of would see materials and gather and be like, oh yeah, I do need special things. I think it wasn't until like I got kind of close on all three of them where I was just like, alright, like I guess I could. Ooh, I wonder who hit them first.
You did apparently. You got generate 3 up to life.
So then what would you say? I defended you apparently. What would you say is your favorite thing about the Titan? Just the thing that really makes it an awesome class. Sure, applying these.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know what else you have to say about it. It's like you get a run in and just immediately put it into the move.
There's the controls.
Can't take that
I'll
one
see if
hour
these
of
codes
life.
still work.
I mean, you sure showed me.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, negotiating crypto systems.
You know, I remember playing Destiny for the first time, and this mission was so hard.
It's working.
They really curved the difficulty since then, but this mission used to be just so impossible when you were by yourself.
Amazing.
I
It's
think a lot of them were, like they were kind of tough, but like what made them more difficult was not that algorithm. So like having situations like when you first do the mission involving where you find out what the hive are the first time, you know, like when that guy's ring, you know, on the net, yeah. That's
Oh, there's something down there. I want the stuff. I found the Bond of Nillian. Knights used to be so hard to beat. you basically had to save your ultimates for the knights, otherwise, like, you just weren't gonna get anywheres.
That's just because we didn't know that.
I think it was just a difficulty spike. I mean, this game just used to be a lot harder. That was something I noticed when I came back to Destiny, you know? I started over when I came back and Taken King came out. I got the Taken King edition, you know? And that's just something I noticed, was just like, this game was so much easier and I remember it. Oops, I fucking suck.
I think we're clear. You need to see this.
Am I seeing already? Oh, yeah, this is this. I was showing me something about that.
Hey, what was
This array is controlled by the last Warmind, Rasputin. It's connecting to defense constructs all across the system.
We got pulse grenade.
There could be something out there to help
It's
us
my new
survive the
thing.
darkness.
Scatter grenade. I will take it.
Scatter grenade's definitely the best one. Easy one to turn. Oh, get wrecked, nerd.
Just barely. How come you got a class item and I didn't?
Probably because I did so much better than you.
Oh yeah, by 2. On both accounts, by 2.
Yeah, you know, I also got more assists than you because you're so selfish.
Hey man, you know, maybe if you were just better at things, I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm just spitballing, but
Yeah. I don't believe you here.
I wonder if I even have like enough to upgrade. Oh, it's just cost glimmer. The first mouse up just cost glimmer.
Yeah.
Increase reload speed of pulse rifles.
Looks like you're right level there, bud. I guess that's why I beat you last time.
Oh yeah. I don't even know what
Yeah.
it is right now.
Yeah, I believe that. Because if I had mine at that level, oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy.
I only got 5 kills in 3 seconds with a heavy weapon one time.
Well, be better, maybe. I don't know.
Arc weapon kills? I don't know.
Back to the tower? Yeah, back to the tower.
Is it back to the tower time?
Yeah, because, you know, we don't have the good thing with this quest just automatically updates yet. Ooh.
I'm probably gonna beat you to the tower too, because of my light level.
Maybe, who knows? But you know what they say, first the worst, second the best, so...
Yeah, you know what they also say? Second just means that you lost the best.
That was very creative, that was really fluid, good job.
When you get a silver medal, just saying you lost better than anyone else.
You lost
Well,
better
not
than anybody else.
Not a single person lost better than you.
You sound like my father.
Not like your father. Like this.
We have some new engrams. You might not wear it well.
Paradox of Truth.
Actually, like how Real Titan stuff used to. I think there was like one season where it was like really dope. After that, it's mostly, you know, me just wishing I could be fuzzy.
What's that?
Like Saladin.
Oh yeah.
What do you
I mean, if Titans could have, you know, capes like Lord Saladin does, I mean, that'd be where it's at.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah. I think the coolest one is when you get the Foundation or something like that.
Oh yeah, those are pretty cool.
Oh, sure. You get the new rocket launcher.
Oh wait, what? Another quest turn in? Why? What does Zavala want?
Lord Zavala wants here.
You have something for
Lord Zavala.
Oh, I get to pick a heavy weapon. Hello. Definitely want a bigger magazine.
What's up with your light level?
I don't know.
Got ways to catch up.
You want to buy?
I don't know. I'll just never be as good as you, I guess.
Is near.
Yeah, it'll be one day when you're throwing your little void bombs or your little dinky nukes. I'll just come in and smash it to pieces.
Guardian.
Oh yeah, is that exactly what's gonna happen?
Because I have the Fist of Heaven.
Watch yourself.
Guardiar. Oh, hey, I could get a new gun. Ooh, Alfred.
That would definitely be like an interesting concept if you could, you know, cancel other people's ults with your ults. I mean, Titans and Warlocks basically can with Hunters, I mean.
I think the realization that using your suppression grenade can stop certain ults, like, it's just super awesome. Like, it just stops it. Have you ever seen what it was like when a Warlock rounds a corner and is ready to throw his void magic at you, and then he just encounters your suppression grenade, like, right as it goes off, so he just ends up like, oh, never mind. It's like the most satisfying.
Oh hey, a strike. And a patrol. It wants us to patrol. I'm not going to... Maybe on the next episode. We got about 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. See if we can do this strike or this mission at least. Probably go a little bit longer if this episode or this mission doesn't finish really fast.
We gave up the moon to keep the hive away from Earth. We hoped that would be enough for them.
Can you imagine how strong the hive must have been to just give up our back door?
Is that Freudian slip?
Yeah. Wow, you're so powerful. Here's my back door.
I used to look up here at night and wonder what the hive were doing, but the only activity I could ever pick up was hazy, like it was blocked or buried.
You know, scenes like that where you get to see your own character, like that's really important to me too.
Yeah.
One of the
makes me feel like
A
I'm not
guardian
anything.
came here searching for a way into the
yeah.
hive fortress, but he just
There, you know, in
disappeared.
Rise of Iron, there wasn't much talking
Let's
for the
pick up
protagonist
strength.
at all. Like, he
His
just
last
didn't
known
say
coordinates are up
much.
ahead.
I feel like after Peter Dinklage went away, they go into that.
I mean, the ghost in Rise of Iron
The
gets plenty of
Guardian's last
lines. It's like
report
your
said he
character
captured
doesn't really
this
say
old
anything. You
accelerator
just
from
are
an
quiet
unknown
the entire
fallen
time.
house.
Shout out to Matt Mercer for playing the male characters. I play a male Awoken hunter,
Had to be the
so
Guardian's ghost.
Matt Mercer, you're the voice of my character.
I don't believe that.
I certainly hope there is more voice work for your characters in Destiny 2. I'd really like a more kind of,
Not too far.
I don't know, kind of feeling like your characters were included in things. You know, that'd be nice. It always feels good when it's like your character is contributing. Oh, he disappeared. Get out of the way, Dreg.
I punched that guy with my full fist of havoc and he just died.
Is that all you got? Aren't you supposed to like defend something or something like that? What's happening? Oh. It's not the weapon I wanted to equip, but you still have to do.
Oh, I died.
Gosh. Looks like that light level of yours doesn't mean shit. Huh? You just dying? You died that much more spectacularly? So it's over? We're done?
You
It's
can grab
all
your
over
star.
now.
We're linked. The colony base he was looking for should be on the other side of the ridge.
Are you gonna fight these guys and
No, it's a waste of time. The time? The timey time?
found out you can't do quick.
Oh no, I'm loading upside down. That was super awkward.
This is where he was headed.
Sometimes you have to load a little bit.
There's apparently like a ship or something like exclusively for this area you get randomly out of chests or something like that.
Really?
I think it's like called like the Crypt Fang or something like that. But you get it from just opening up chests on Mars, or not Mars, sorry, the moon. Mars, we're on the moon. Get over here, let me hit you. Thank you. I see you generated 2 orbs of light.
Yes, I do.
Child's play. Time for me to generate 1,000,000 orbs of light. And I missed entirely. What a good ult that was. I missed entirely.
It would make sense because I don't see any orbs of light.
Oh, yeah. I remember this. I don't have my ult right now. I remember this was one of my favorite missions actually. Just this cutscene. You know, it's really fun. I kind of really enjoy that feeling like your character's getting into some stuff and you're really figuring out some things. Why can't I pick up the sword? Let me pick it up. Oh, we've skipped ahead way too much.
I thought I did this scanning with that thing.
Apparently not. Alright guys, well, we're gonna go find what we missed, and then we'll meet you back here next time.